Hello, everybody. It's David here, Ireland Virtual Tours, and you're all very welcome to our video today. And what are we doing today? Well, our emphasis is on the golfers today, and what we're going to do is we're going to show the golfers, on the whole, what it's all about, and what to do, how to make your trip even better to Ireland. It's me anyway. I will be with you for the duration of this video and basically introduce myself. I was doing tours for a long, long time, basically since 1996. And before that, in the 80s and up to 96, I was a travel agent. And before that, I was a bus conductor. And before that, I was a farmer after I left school. So I've a fair bit of advice, a bit of experience all around our lovely country of Ireland. When I started off, I used to farm on North Tipperary. I farmed in Limerick, and then I farmed back in Wicklow, doing in Wicklow, and then I went back to North Tipperary, and then I decided to leave the farm, the land, and go back into Dublin as a bus conductor, and stayed there for a few years and got my bus driving licence and drove the double-decker buses around Dublin City. It was great crack, I have to say, good people in those days, and there was a driver and a conductor at the time, and then I went and got the driving, and then it all went one man, and it wasn't as good a fun, because two together you could have an old chat, and you could have an old chat with the people as well, which was fantastic, it really was. But anyway, moved on from there, got myself a bus, my own bus, and did touring all around every county in Ireland, all 32, 26 and 32 counties. I go bad here. The 32 counties, including the 6 counties of the north, so 26 in the south. So all around there. And that was on my lovely little Catano bus at that time. It was the first one, and that was a 21-seater. And there it is. And then the next one was I changed it later on in the 90s to a green MAN fine bus as well, and carried sightseeing tours. But one of the major parts of my business was golf tours, and this is where we are going to start. We're going to start at the airports. So we are. So just batten down the hatch, maybe even get yourself a cup of tea, or even better still, a pint or a whiskey, a Finniska whiskey, and get yourself sat down and relax, and we're going to start. One, what airport? Okay, if you're going to be mainly on the west coast and finishing actually on the west coast, definitely you fly into Shannon Airport, which is right here on the Shannon Estuary. Okay, it's very, very handy for all the west. Now, if you're going on to the east coast, definitely go into Dublin. Okay, the airport is just there at Swords, north of Dublin City, and it's not too far out. Now, whereas Shannon is so handy because it's out in the country. It's a town, yeah, but there's a very handy motorway out to the bigger motorway that gets you on the motorways down to Kerry and up to Galway. And yes, you have a decent road over to West Clare as well from Shannon. Also, if you are hiring a vehicle, definitely it is worthwhile going to Shannon Airport and actually hiring the vehicle there as well. When you get into a car, especially a car that you're not familiar with, after a long journey, 5 to 11 hours, depending on what side of the US you're coming from, and other areas like in Europe, you could be 2, 3, 4, 5, or you could be coming from Africa, you could be coming from South America, you could be coming from Australia, or anywhere for that matter. So when you get in, you can be tired. I'm right about that, right? So what you do is you hire an automatic vehicle, which is so handy. Expensive enough here in this country to hire an automatic, unfortunately, but it's getting better because they are introducing a lot of electric and the other ones, you know, the hybrid type cars as well, and they are all automatic. Whereas the main car here, like the diesel and petrol, the main cars driven by the Irish people are clutch gearbox, you know, and we don't really have the automatics as such. You know, we're able to drive here. You see, that's the reason. No, I'm only joking. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. Only joking. Uh, we have a bit of crack about that. You know, we always slag our compatriots from around the world. But the main thing is, yes, Shannon and North Dublin. So you arrive in Shannon, let's say, on the west coast. Most of the itineraries start in the county Kerry, right down here in the county Kerry. Fairly decent county. As you know, Ireland is made up of 26, the Republic, 26 counties, and in the north there are 6. This is but one of them. So we come down, and most people eventually end up in Killarney. And this is a very useful thing to know, that Killarney is very handy as a base for a lot of your golf. You could actually come over to Killarney for a week and you could have good golf every single day, basing yourself in Killarney. And you wouldn't have to be up that early, but it is worthwhile getting up that early to go and golf. Now, what I will be doing now is I'm going to show you the golf courses of Killarney. Now, this video could go Kerry, I mean, staying in Killarney. This video could go on a little bit longer than anticipated, so I would definitely make sure, if you haven't already got your cup of tea, or no, your whiskey or your pint of Guinness, right, definitely get them and sit down and relax. Now, if there's a group of you, go off and get a 6-pack of Guinness, put it in the fridge and come back and have a drink. And also have the bottle of whiskey as well. Good ones, some good ones I'm going to tell you as we go along. Okay. So where will we go to? We don't go to Killarney. We move into Killarney. Nice little town. Well, when I say town, it's growing. It's about maybe 25, 30,000 people during the winter time, but during the summertime it actually to about 100,000. It's full of B&Bs and hotels. So there are lots and lots of B&Bs, lots and lots of hotels. There are busy times. You sort of stay away from weekends and bank holidays, because Killarney does get very busy, and especially if you're staying downtown and you like to get a bit of sleep, you're better off to go to be outside or on the peripheral edge of town. But having said that, there are fantastic hotels right in the centre that are absolutely fantastic, and I mean really fantastic hotels. All right, so this is right down the centre. This is College Street coming down here, and I'm just going to mention a couple of hotels. This one is the over here, is the Royal Hotel, very good hotel, and over here is the 5-star. It is, I'll tell you now. I'll go down to it. I can't remember the name of it offhand, but actually it looks, that's the other one up there. The Great Southern seems to be closed, but the Killarney Park is one of the nice hotels there, right in the centre of town. It is off the street, so you probably would get a better sleep than if you were right in a place like here, right on the town. Now, this is all new. Gosh, that all wasn't here the last time I was down in Killarney. It's becoming a very modern town, so to speak, and you can move on down and you can see the older part of the town, like some lovely old bit. It's a kebab. Say no more. The Towers as well, Killarney Towers. That's a fairly decent sized hotel. Takes a lot of tours, big tours, like from the big touring companies, like in the buses here as well. Yeah, there's so many. I can't go into each and every one of them. The International is over here. It's a fine little hotel as well, and very very handy. You can take a jaunting car here as well, especially for the non-golfers. The non-golfers can, you see, it's a great town for everything because you can, for the non-golfers, there's lots to do. You can go on different local tours, and you can do lots and lots of things while you're staying. So we're going to go back out to the map, and we're going to pull out a little bit. Oh, by the way, the music is great in Killarney as well. Fantastic. The music is really really good in Killarney. Um, I always loved staying in it. Like you've got all this area down to the lake, and you can go on hikes, and you can go to the different parts. Now here's a golf course as well. This one is. It looks like the Castle Ross, I think. No, it's the one down near the race course, I think. Is it? Yeah, there's the race course around it. See that? Yeah. So I haven't been down there for so long. I'm going to take it out here, and we're going to go out a little bit further. Don't forget, there is Killarney there. We're going to respond back to the north, so there's Killarney. Now, we have, let us see, Killarney Golf Club, 1. Duke's Golf Club, 2. Waterville, 3. You have the, there's one along here at Sneem. Gosh, I can't remember it at the moment. Hang on a minute. What an idiot I am. It's the Ring of Kerry Golf Club. That's number 4. And then when you come down here, there's none along. We can also do the one down here, which is the Old Head Golf Club from Killarney. It's only about an hour and a half, maybe maximum 2 hours of a pleasurable journey, right? And also, don't forget, right in Killarney itself, you've got 3 fabulous golf courses here. You've got Mahony's Point, you have the old Killeen course. Now, I cannot remember what the new golf course is called across the road. It goes around the Lieber factory, and it's a fairly decent one as well. And you got 5 or 6 golf courses there, and don't forget you've got Beaufort then as well, out the road from Killarney as well. So you've got a lot of stuff that you can do around here, you know, and that's just one area. And even out on the Dingle Peninsula, you have the one down here near Ballyfarter, and gosh, where is it? I want to show it to you. Yeah, Dunanore. Right, you've got this one, and they're all links golf courses. Like if we go down onto them, one thing you're going to notice that we can't get down on that one, can we? Yeah, we go down, right down to it and see the clubhouse. The clubhouse is fairly nice, but what do you not see there, folks? What do you see there? Trees, no trees. See that? All links golf. Sandy based links golf. So even after rain, you can normally go for a round of golf, even though it would be fairly wet. We go back to the north again, because we are looking from a different area. And while you're getting to these golf courses, you can actually see the scenery. I know an awful lot of people are not really there for the scenery, but it is magnificent. Really, really is. What's this down here? Oh, it's a Loch Carroon. And you've got some lovely views down here. Let's have a quick look in, just for the crack. Look at that. Fabulous. Any fishermen there? Come over, get yourself an old license, and away you go. Look at that. Where would you get it? Where would you get it? That's like something from Alaska even, isn't it? Anyway, let's get back to business. Sorry. I'm getting sidetracked. I do get sidetracked every now and then, but it's nice. It's nice to do it. It's nice to get sidetracked every now and then. Yeah, so you're down and then come back into Killarney, and like, oh God, what do I? It's great. Eating here in Killarney is very, very good. Like there's a couple of nice ones. Like over there is the Killarney Royal. That's a lovely, lovely hotel. Um, Over here the Arbutus you could stay as well. Gets busy enough. Buckley's Bar there. That's a great pub for Irish music. Fantastic pub for Irish music. Murphy's Bar, another very good one for Irish music as well. And you can actually stay up here as well. So you can have a look at Murphy's as well. And like they'll all come along. Scott's Hotel, nice hotel. They're all fair. Like Killarney is a great town for tourism. So you're going to get good accommodation. You are going to get good accommodation. All right. And this is College Street. This is, remember I was showing you where the new place was earlier on? It's through there and you come into that. So it's nicer over here, I think anyway. It's nice and colourful. And we, if we go back here, see the way they're building this one, and there it is, all finished. I know the man who owns that, a gentleman and a scholar by the name of Pat. He also owns this here, Variety Sounds. Well, he used to, his son now has taken over this, I believe. And he's still running Variety Sounds, which is one of the best Irish music stores, shops, whatever you want to say, in the whole country of Ireland. Yeah, it is. It really, really is. It's fantastic. Yeah, there's some great shops here if you wanted to get anything Irish. You got some lovely woolen places as well. If you're driving a car, you will probably use this car park. It's a very handy car park. Now, don't forget, most car parks in Ireland you will pay and display, unfortunately. And don't go without displaying because you will get a ticket, unfortunately. Gosh, I'm glad I'm not in my bus here, coming past here, because I don't think I'd be able to get by there. He's going to be stuck there eventually when he comes over. Well, well, it's gone, says you. Yeah. So, yeah, that's Killarney area. It's really, really cool, really, really nice spot. Now, for the non-golfers, if you wanted that, you can take a little trip out here to Muckus Abbey, Muckus House and Gardens. It's really a fantastic place. Now, sometimes what happens, it depends on where the golfers are golfing. Like if they're golfing down in, for example, down in Cork, down here at the Old Head, we drop the golfers, which is a fantastic golf course as well. We're so lucky, so lucky, and I will go into the golf courses an awful lot in a deeper way. But what I'm trying to tell you here really is that don't fall for the pitfalls. Like an awful lot of people come into Ireland and they see the map and they say, Dublin, we'll fly into Dublin, we'll golf, and 2 hours later down in Waterville. Believe it or not, that's about a 5 to 7 hour journey from Dublin to Waterville. Doesn't look much, but it is. I remember one time I left Lahinch Golf Course. Now, don't forget, Lahinch Golf Club is accessible from Killarney. You can come up here, take the boat across from Tarbert to Collimer, and then you're only a half an hour, 40 minutes up to another great golf course, Lahinch. You've got 18 holes here and you've got 18 holes over there as well. And this is the old course. Fantastic golf as well. And you will put that on some of your itineraries. But what happens was loads of times, and I felt so sorry for these people because I'd meet them at, say, Lahinch, where we just were there, right? And I'd talk to them and I'd say, well, where are you golfing tomorrow? Oh, I'm golfing in Baltray. Oh, no. And Baltray is off over here. It's way over at the other side of the country. And they have a huge journey, so they don't get a sleep or anything. You know, it's awful. It's really, you feel so sorry for those sort of people that well, they weren't told, unfortunately. There's Baltray there, County Louth Golf Course. Very, very nice golf course. A links again. Like all the golf courses that I've shown you so far are links, except for Mahony's Point, the ones at Killarney Golf Club. But as I say, I will go deeper into these. Now this is Sea Point as well. That's another one of the golf courses that you can actually go and play and put it on your itinerary. And you come down the coast and you come to Dublin, and there are a couple there. The island at Donabate, very good golf course. Like it's just Malahide is a good golf course as well. And then you come down to Royal Dublin. There's Malahide there. Actually, this is that is the island, I think, isn't it? But there's so many. There's a lot of golf courses all along here. Malahide isn't really on the we'll say the itineraries, but it's still there. Portmarnock, yeah, one of the places where the Irish Open used to be held, right? And then beside it is the Portmarnock New, as I call it. So you got two Portmarnocks there, and then you come on in. Actually, yeah, you got the two Portmarnocks. And then you come on into Dublin along the Bull Island, and on the Bull Island you have St. Anne's, which is very, very fairly central to the city. It's probably the closest to the city centre. And in Dublin you'd be staying in here, but don't forget you would be flying into Dublin Airport. Okay. And then as we work ourselves down the south, then mainly in suburban Southside Dublin are mainly parkland golf courses. Like Woodbrook is a nice golf course down there as well. Greystones, like Woodbrook's along there. There it is, in fact. And then you've got Bray, Dunleary. Dunleary's inland a bit. But there's Greystones is on a cliff, so you wouldn't really call it links golf. And then the next links golf you come along is down. It's down at British Bay, and a little bit further down here. There she goes, right there. That's up. I believe it's changing ownership, if I'm not mistaken. I used to know the lads, Pat and the lads, and his sons and his family. Lovely people that ran it, and Pat actually built it and designed it. Difficult enough golf course, I will say. And by the way, I've played nearly all these golf courses. In fact, I've played them all. I think yes, I have. Yeah, anyone that we mentioned, except for the new one. Well, what I call the new one at Killarney. The new one at Killarney is, I believe it's a nice golf course. And then you can come down, and we're coming down the side, but unfortunately, there's not many down in Wexford that we go mad about. Unfortunately, we used to put on the itineraries. Unfortunately, then Rosslare and then across. There's a couple of reasonable ones down here on the very, very south, and then work our way across. And the next big one. Well, there are a few very, very, very good inland golf courses, right? And one of them, where the Irish Open used to be held as well, was just outside Thomastown, and it was Mount Juliet. Now let me see if I can get right to it. Now there's Thomastown. Just trying to think. On the road out of Thomastown. Jerpoint, just beyond Jerpoint, isn't it? I think. Jerpoint Glass is there. Okay, wait till we see. Find it now in a second. No, not Topher. Let me just go in a bit. There's Jerpoint Abbey. Actually, Jerpoint Abbey is a very interesting place, because over here in a churchyard, not too far away from the Abbey. Gosh, I'm all over the place at the moment. I'm bringing you everywhere, but to the right places. I can't picture it now. But oh, it is. It's here. There's the farm. Over here. There it is. There. This is a churchyard, and actually, that grave there is the grave of Saint Nicholas. And I'll let you all think about who Saint Nicholas is. We won't. Don't tell your kids. Don't tell them if they believe. So, yeah, that's where he is. All right, come back here, David. I'll have to find this place now. It's a really good golf course. Played it a few times. Stayed there a lot. There's great fishing there as well. Yeah, very good fishing. Gosh, I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. I don't know. I'll probably have to sit down and take the road out. Hang on there a second, and I just want something. And there she blows. There's Mount Juliet there. I took the wrong road out. Yeah, a really, really good golf course. It was on the road down to Jerpoint. Yeah, there's Jerpoint, and there's where St. Nicholas is buried, and it's just up the road here. A fabulous, fabulous place. And you can play golf there, and the non-golfers, if they wanted to, they can go down and get a beat along the River Nore. Did it a few times, and it's really good, really fantastic. And a young man by the name of Patrick, I won't mention his name if he ever comes across this video, a really, really nice chap from Texas. We were down here, and there was a group of us fishing, and he was only a young man, and we were fly fishing, and he whipped the fly and it got caught in his head. And that poor chap, we had to cut the line, and then we had to bring him into Kilkenny Hospital to get him sorted out. He was a really nice young man. And if you ever see this video, Patrick, please, 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 please get in touch with me. Please. You're an absolute, your mum and dad and your sisters, lovely, lovely people. And yeah, it'd be great if you found the video and got on to me. Really, really would. And actually, if anybody that was touring with me over the years come upon this video, definitely give me a shout and give me the old heads up that, I remember you, David. Yeah, so hopefully. Yeah, that's one of the great, we'll say, Parkland golf course. Another one as well. We're going way too far up there. Are we? No, we're not. Is well, there's Dublin. Yeah, so back about here. We have to come out near Newcastle, and it's a place called Druids Glen. Here we go, and there's there's Druids Glen, Druids Heath, and what Druids Glen used to be the home of the Irish Open at one stage, and it's a good challenge there as well. So a lot of people, what they do is for their, we'll say, Parkland golf course, they come here to Druids Glen, or they go down to Mount Juliet. So there, like there's a few more there. Like there's lots. This is Delgany. This is one of the old golf courses in Ireland. Very, very good, and a very, very good tee rate. You see, what you're going to find is all the golf courses that I was telling you about. They're on we'll say, the list, right? And an awful lot of tours go to those golf courses, the links. People want to play the links, and they know that, and subsequently they are expensive. Right, so they do put their prices up in comparison. Like for this one, Delgany, one of the really lovely old golf courses of Ireland, right? And compare the price of Delgany and Druids Glen, you're going to see a big difference. Big difference, right? Now, there's there's so many more golf courses. Like there's a lovely one up near where I'm actually a member of the House and Gardens, and this one here is Paris Course. That's a nice golf course as well. You know, very very nice golf course. Now, it's reasonably expensive. Now, if you want to go and be a mountain man, come on over to. Let me see, where is it? On Joe's here, so come on a little bit more, David. And you'll come into Roundwood. And Roundwood Golf Club, is a very, very good course. And it's reasonably priced. So, you know, this is what I'm trying to say. You don't have to play expensive golf all the time. There it is there. And it's a nice golf course. It's on the side of a mountain, and you need to be fit to play it. I will be straight up with you on that. And a lot of golf courses in Ireland, you need to be fit to be played. And one of the great ones, haven't played it in years, and it's the place where, if you know or heard of Shane Lowry. Shane Lowry comes from this place. This is where his golf course was, and it is Esker Hills, and it is it. You really do need to be a mountain goat to play it. But wow, it's a great golf course. Like you're hitting down these valleys, and it's absolutely brilliant. If you go right, or if you go left, you're up on a hill, and you're either leaning down to your shot or you're leaning up to your shot. It's a fantastic place near Eden Derry. I think he's from around this area anyway. Now, if I can find it, yeah, because I didn't think of putting it on it, but I am glad I did. Okay, Esker Hills. Can anybody see it? These are all bogs here, by the way. These are bogs where we used to cut turf, and some people still do, but the government are trying to stop us cutting it. And with the turf that comes out of these bogs, it is dried, and what happens then is people use it to heat their houses. And there's a bog train there as well. Down on it now. Come on, David. So let's have a look. I know it's in the County Offaly. One anyway. That's Eden Derry Golf Club there. An older golf course, and good value golf course as well. Gosh, the last time I played Esker Hills was years and years and years ago. And I know how to find it. No, I don't. Yeah, I do actually. Let me just see. So let's go in and see. Oh, I was off a little bit. So it's up here. There's yeah, there it is. Fabulous. There she rose, and let's go down and do a sort of a 3D. It's very hilly here. It's very hilly, and you're up and down and up and down. And it's a good test of golf. Any man that is coming on a trip to Ireland, if you're driving from west to east, it's worthwhile coming to Esker Hills, and you'd never know. The lad might be there himself. You know, he's a very, very down to earth man, and you could meet him there for a pint, and yeah, who knows? You might even see him out playing around the golf, especially in the off season when the lads aren't, well, when they're taking a break. You know, they all need a break. But yeah, I could go on and on and on in these. Let me see. I could go on and on and on and on and on, but it's just fantastic. Some of the golf courses. Athlone Golf Club as well is there right in the centre of town. It's on the river, and then you've got Glasson out here as well. Lovely golf course out at Glasson. Again, it's a parkland type golf course. Lovely place to stay when you're playing Glasson Golf Club would be at Wineport there. Lovely place along the River Shannon. It's often a little tributary, or little go off the River Shannon. this is it there, I think, is it? Let me just see. So long since I've been at Glasson, I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there it is, yeah. It's a fine, fine place. A fine place, and lots to do. I think there's accommodation there now. And for the non-golfers then as well, it's very, very handy because you can go off on a boat trip, go off on a day trip to different places as well. Yeah, it's very good. Nice spot. Very, very nice spot. Played it a couple of times. Again, the highest point, there's a few hills on it as well. But there's hills on every golf course. There's hills on every golf course, and you can see some of it over here as well. And what you're doing is you're overlooking the River Shannon. And the River Shannon is the longest river in Ireland. And one of the beauties, if you're staying here, you know, you could do Glasson and you could do Esker Hills. You can take a trip into Athlone, and you can come right down here, and you can take a break right on this bit of a street here, and you can visit the oldest pub in the world. Yeah, I just said it, the oldest pub in the world. Right there, Sean's Bar, believe it or not, the oldest pub in the world. And what year does it go back to? Have a guess. Put it in the comments and have a guess. And don't Google it. Don't Google it. Just go and have a look. Seriously, have a look. It's well worth it. Yeah, and if you can actually go into it here as well. Let me just see if I can nip in there. Let's see if this is inside in it. No, it's not quite. But it's a bit of crack. A lot of people go on and go into it. Let me try this one even. I don't think this is it even. There's Sean's Bar. I think it's the furthest in one. Let me try here. That's the old man the man that used to own it. Yeah, he's gone into the whiskey business now, I believe. But it's very interesting. You can see beyond these people, the wall over there used to be a wattling wall, and in that they found a coin from the year of the start of it. So it's quite interesting. I do a bit of a virtual tour on it, and I explain a little bit more about it as well. Now, don't forget, we do our virtual tours on lots and lots and lots of different things. Okay, so don't ever hesitate to get on to me. Give me a shout, and I can give you a 15-minute go through on anything like there. If you need help on your itineraries, give me a shout and we can work something out, okay? We'll give you a couple of hours and we go through it all, and we'll really go through it with a fine-toothed comb, and you'll know exactly what you're doing, because you do not want to be ending up coming in and starting golf here and then the following day ending up here in Northern Ireland or whatever. We haven't gone into Northern Ireland yet, but I think what we will do is we will do Northern Ireland again, and Donegal and Mayo and Connemara, because we've been mainly down in this side. But you don't want to end up in Waterville and playing golf up in Portrush the following day, because you're going to be on the road all the time going up. I remember one time I had a trip from Rosslare here, or not, what about Rosslare? No way. I'm going a bit cuckoo here. Lahinch, right? I left Lahinch one afternoon after the lads golfed, and we were staying up here in Bushmills in the County Antrim, because they were going to be playing Portrush the following day. So we had to end up driving up here to Bushmills. It took 7 hours in the coach. So, give you an idea from here, okay, right there, all the way up to Galway, Sligo, up the Northwest Passage along here, into Derry, and over to Bushmills. 7 hours. So you do not want to be sitting in your car for 7 hours driving. So please, 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 if you need help, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Okay? At the website at the moment is irelandvirtualtours.com. I am due to be upgrading it very, very soon, but at the moment I have a link in there and it gives you 15 minutes free. 15 minutes free with me. And believe it or not, I could get a lot done with you in 15 minutes, but if I had an hour, 2 hours with you, wow, you'd really know where you're going, says you, and what to do, etc., etc., etc. And yeah, we will do another one. We'll do a few more on the golf ones actually, because this is a very, very, just really an intro to golfing in Ireland. Oops, a daisy. What we will do is we'll probably do a couple of itineraries, maybe fake itineraries, and just go and give you times maybe, and I can tell you what sort of times it takes from, we'll say, Killarney to out to Waterville, say, right? Now, don't forget as well, on the golf, you can get helicopters sorted as well. You can have groups of 4 in a chauffeur car. You can have your larger groups in buses. You can have medium groups in smaller buses. And yeah, so any sort of a trip is available. Helicopters, as I say as well. I did many a tour with a helicopter. I went around with the bus, with the car. We'll say, there was 6 seats in my vehicle, and I used to bring the luggage with them, and they would take the helicopters. Now, where that can become an issue is with the weather in Ireland. The weather in Ireland is not always great. Okay, so you have to take that into account as well, and I will do a video taking all that into account as well. So for now, I will say all the best, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I might have been too serious, not funny enough, but anyway, I'll get used to it. We'll have a bit of crack. And yeah, if you have any questions, by all means, ask me them, and please like and subscribe to our video channel, because I want to start showing different places and more in depth then as well. Now, the more in depth ones might be less time, there might be more time, but on the route, I'll do one from Killarney, say, to Tralee Golf Club, do a video on that. Killarney to Waterville Golf Club, one on that. Different ones as well. So, looking forward to seeing you all again. I will say good luck to you, and take care, and all the best. Bye bye. Mind yourselves as well. Be safe. Good luck. Good luck. All the very best. And again, don't forget to subscribe.